China for almost 90% of their products and now are subject to tariffs, other trade war pressures. There's one product seeing major price hikes: pumpkin carving kits. Who knew? Popular brand Pumpkin Masters raising prices by 300% compared to last year. Man, who knew about this? A pumpkin carving kit. Some retailers say they're doing whatever they can. They're going to try to keep the spirit alive. This one comes into us from the NewsNation station WXIN, which is in Indianapolis.
The prices being so high this year, I definitely paid additional $10 for the costume, but I'm just not passing it on. Life is already just stressful right now, and we didn't want to just pass on another stressful burden onto the parents, so we're just not going to raise them. We'll just take the hits.
Yeah, take the hits. Bill Catania joins us now. Bill is founder and CEO of OneRail, which is a last mile logistics firm. What do you know about pumpkin carving kits? I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently they're very, very expensive. This is a big, China, we were talking about it with the president's meeting and everything else. This is one I wouldn't have thought of necessarily directly, but it just shows you how everything's connected now. What about prices this year?
Thank you, Connell, for having me on. I didn't know about it either until I saw the article and read up on it. You know, that's only a 60% tariff from China that's driving a 300% price increase. And the reason why is you have a compounding effect within the supply chain. And then, as you saw, the retailer then has a decision to make. Do they pass it on, or do they absorb it?
Explain that compounding effect a little bit for people who don't understand, because it seems to me that would affect a lot of small business owners as well, who would affect a lot of small business owners who have to make exactly that decision you're talking about. How does it all work?
Well, we're going to see it unfold again as the world waits to see if there's a 100% increase in tariffs with China, or 100% tariff with China. Retailers are buying ahead. So right now, retailers are buying for spring, hedging that there's a possibility tariffs will increase. That creates a huge inventory carrying cost. Those goods have to sit in a warehouse. There's a cost to capital. Capital's not cheap right now. And then when you extrapolate that across the costs of the supply chain itself, the inputs that it takes to run a freight company, for example, or a steamship, those costs are compounding. So it's not just the tariff cost on the good, it's all the costs to land the good, carry the inventory because of hedging and other practices.
Right. I'm just thinking, we're looking at like big companies that make candy, Snickers and Skittles and all this kind of thing. But say it, just for argument's sake, like some small business owner in the middle of the country, their business is making like costumes or something related to costumes. Like that would be just percentage-wise a much bigger deal for them. Like we had someone, it had nothing to do with Halloween, but involved in making products for children or baby products, and she was just getting killed by the tariffs.
Smaller manufacturers and retailers are more vulnerable. They don't have the same diversity of carrier networks, for example. They don't have the same buying power, and they don't hedge. So companies that have scale have a diverse carrier network. They have more options. They can be more resilient. And that's one of the things we do at OneRail. We really help with that resiliency, forward planning with inventory, instead of relying on what's just coming through the port.
That makes sense. What are you going to be this year? Something domestic yourself, or?
I'm not sure yet. I think I think this year I'm going to be, maybe I'll be a race car driver.
The U.S. We gotta buy the product here, buy the costume here. Thank you, Bill. Bill Catania.
Thank you.
It's the 25th. Got to get going on your costume. Coming up here, The Hill's hosted by Blake Bourbon each weeknight, and tonight he's following the latest on President Biden.